Harth Stonebrew is a new 6-mana legendary minion with a battle cry that replaces your hand with an iconic one from Hearthstone's past. So it always gives you 8 cards. One of the hands is like Shutterwalk with some powerful battle cries. There's a Grim Patron combo hand. There are a total of 13 hands, 1 for each class, and then Death Knight gets 3, 1 for each rune combination. And Hearth gives you one of those iconic hands at random. I've seen people play Hearth in something like Control Priest as a big value bomb, but the problem with that is Hearth replaces your hand and you always end up with 8 cards. So if you start with 8 and replace it with 8, you gain 0. But if we play it in an aggro deck that actually runs out of cards, then Hearth is kind of like drawing 8 cards, which is extremely powerful. The aggro deck I chose for Hearth today is going to be Murloc Warlock for no real particular reason. I just decided I'd give it one last chance since it's rotating soon. And that also seemed like a good fit for Howdy Finn, which says whenever your hand dips below 3 cards, you get a random Murloc, and it seems to fit the same sort of style as Hearth. I do love a Vilefin. Excellent 2/3 curve. Hearth on bottom. Well, I can dredge that up with the second Vilefin. Probably worth it. Finley is maybe a better way to pick up Hearth. No whirlwind, please. Okay, I think I got pretty lucky with the spread of that Bellowing Flames. Very cool. My board is pretty sick. And then I have Hearth to back it up, if they can somehow deal with it, but I don't know how they could even. That's actually probably one of the better cards they could have had here. Swinging into the Mermaid didn't seem right. No way to trade off 4 things for Murlocula here, so I think we're just dropping Hearth. Inner Rage. No, even if they didn't have a taunt, I wouldn't have lethal here. Alright, well, I mean, my hand is pretty sick, obviously. They could have Sanitize here. Maybe that would keep them alive. Razorfin Rockstar. But can they deal with my board? Bladestorm, I guess. And then they're dead to Deathspite. Okay, not if they have that. This is actually really strong. So, can I kill my opponent? I've got Warsong Commander, Frothing Berserker, Mermy. Whirlwind, Enrage. Whirlwind does 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think this is lethal. Oh, no. I'm 1 mana off being able to play Mermy and Whirlwind. I think I was 1 mana off lethal that turn, but I don't know, the patron math is sometimes kind of hard. I don't think it was that hard this turn, though. Also, I did not know Emperor Thorson was a 4/4 now. I guess it makes sense, though. Alright, my opponent should for sure be dead here, right? Oh, come on, you don't let me pull off the combo? Alright. Well, they were pretty freaking dead. It's definitely not correct to keep Hearth. I kind of want to, but I shouldn't. Love an early scavenger.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
Actually a very good on-curve Cold Light Seer. Somewhat rare. Alright. And there's a nice organically drawn Hearth. Funkfin.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Hate to see that card. War Leader's quite good, though. Not sure if I want to play Hearth next turn, especially if Howdy Finn survives.
We only need one.
It did not survive. Let's just Hearth. Okay. Probably just play both of my discounters and a pen flinger here.
I cannot wait to read these.
What does this card do? Add a copy of each spell you cast on friendly characters this game to your hand. For some reason, I feel like I remember that you had to target Library of Hope on a minion for this to work in the past. But maybe not. Well, I think it is going to target a minion anyway. This Pinflinger's going kind of crazy. Did the art on this card always look like this? This is sick. I guess I don't remember anything about Libram Paladin. Plague, plague. Plague, plague, plague. What are you looking like? Still need 2, unfortunately. I really just don't want to be tapping against Plague Death Knight. This is my 3rd Libram of Wisdom, I think. I'm getting close to being worth just playing Lady Leadrin.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague.
I think I'm just gonna play Lady Leadrin here. I get 4 or 5 wisdoms plus a hope. I think a big lifesteal minion is pretty sick. Okay. I still got this big ol' Murloc. I think I'm just gonna heal up my guy with Libram of Wisdom, or Libram of Hope, and push a bunch of face damage. Oh, this can't go face? I forgot they made that change. Alright, then I guess I'll play this. Sure. Alright, I think they need... Man, I don't even know what they need. Probably Reska. Oh, Reska stealing my Murlocula would actually suck a lot. I lose to that, now that I think about it. Nothing I really could have done about it, though. Very nice. Try to go coin double 1-drop into Chum Bucket. Or maybe it's like just Mermy on turn 1 and then turn 2 is Tide Collar, coin Chum Bucket. Against that though, I think I'm just gonna play Tide Collar Mermy. No Hand of it all, please. Oh, corridor sleeper. We got ourselves a high roller. Well, only one of these costs 0 mana. I guess this makes the most sense. Leave this Miracle Salesman alive, because if they trade off the egg, the buff is trapped on the chicken. And these minions are both huge. Simply gotta be a Howdy Fin. Unfortunately, they get some pretty good value trades here. Oh.
Mother, we seek your counsel.
That's insane.
He has heard
I have a big lifesteal minion. Why are you going face like that? Alrighty. Kinda seems like my opponent's gonna die here. I'm showing 31 with another potentially 12 in hand.
we seek your counsel.
You're super dead.
He has heard our
Pay to lose. And I finish at 30 health.
Thompson versus the Lich King.
Darkness comes on cold winds.
Clear the stage.
Mermy into Scavenger. I think Chum Bucket's only really a keep if you have Rock Bottom. I could be wrong about that though.
I see you brought case.
Let's sink a Scavenger. And then maybe again next turn, which would make Finley one of the better draws in my deck. Another Ajaran Scavenger. Probably a Tide Caller to go with, most likely a Cold Light Seer next turn. Also, they did shuffle my deck with this card, so one of the Sunken Scavengers is in a random spot in my deck. I'm afraid you must die, Ma and Pa. Sad to lose my war leader before I could buff it, although I guess it still would have died to this weapon. Free Gorlock Ravager. Might be good in the long run. Probably not until like turn 8 or something. Oh. Thanks for shuffling my deck, bozo. Oh, and a Hearth? Oh, I should not have tapped. I missed out on a free Howdy Finn Murloc. My opponent's showing 14 damage. I think I can probably just go face, though. They've made a lot of attacks, but they still seem really dead.
I have but little time.
Oh shit. Hunter. Somehow I got 8 Hunter cards that don't do damage. I guess Explosive Trap does damage. I think it probably is Secret Spam next turn, and then we can Rexar the turn after that. Unless they just happen to give me a juicy AoE board for Rexar. Pretty strong turn 8. 5 secrets, 5 minions. Okay. This is not a guaranteed clear. Love to see it. And they got trash from Yogg. Oh, freezing trap. Nice. Let's go rock bottom with 1 Chum Bucket. Second Chum Bucket is way worse because it's like 1 less Murloc in hand to be buffed. I think if I just play this raw here, they're going to hero power into one of them, so I'll just hold it for next turn with Coin Chum Bucket. Or I could even go tap and then play this on turn 3. Maybe I do that. Let's life tap. Into a non-Murloc. Love to see it. I mean, a Cold Light Seer just seems like it could be so good. Hopefully I can go Amalgam no fin next turn. Not the best nothing, but it is playable. I don't know. We'll see what I hit here. Let's just go for a mistake. And then next turn can be possibly double Murlocula, Cold Light Seer, nothing. It doesn't have to be Cold Light Seer. Let's actually just go Tidecaller tap. With all these death rattles, it should be pretty easy to land Cold Light Seer. And I can even land it on War Leader next turn. Alright, I've got a hell of a board here. Oh boy. Crazy Og. Crazy Og.